What if I told you the one thing you've been so disciplined about, the one tool that nearly every manifestation guru lives their life by, is actually the very thing cementing your money block in place? I'm talking about money affirmations. If you've been standing in the mirror every morning, looking yourself in the eye and repeating, I am wealthy. I am a money magnet. I attract abundance with ease for months or even years, but you're still looking at your bank account that causes a knot in your stomach. You still feel that familiar panic when an unexpected bill arrives, and you still haven't manifested the financial freedom you've been working so hard for. Then you need to watch this entire video because what you're experiencing isn't a failure of your effort or your desire. It's a failure of the tool itself. And today, I am going to break down the neurological reason why so many traditional affirmations backfire for so many intelligent, driven women. More importantly, I'm going to give you a powerful alternative that actually works with your brain's programming instead of against it. Look, I know the type of person you are. You've done the work. You've read the books. Think and Grow Rich, The Secret, you name it. You have the gratitude journal. You have the vision board. You've scripted your dream life down to the very last detail. You've tried the 5-5-5 method, the 2-cup method. You know the theories inside and out. You consciously believe you are worthy of wealth. You believe it's possible. So why does it feel like you're running on a treadmill? Why does every time you save a little bit of money, the car breaks down? Why does that client you were so sure about suddenly ghost you? It feels like there's this invisible wall between you and the wealth you know you're capable of creating. You can see it, you can almost taste it, but you just can't break through. And the most frustrating part, you see it working for other people. You scroll through social media and see the success stories, and a part of you thinks, what is wrong with me? Why isn't it working for me? And I'm here to tell you, nothing is wrong with you. Nothing. You've just been given a screwdriver and told to hammer in a nail. You're using the wrong tool for the job. The problem isn't your conscious mind. The problem is that your affirmations are starting a war with the most powerful part of you, your subconscious mind. So to understand this, we need to understand the job of the subconscious mind. Think of it like the world's most powerful and protective bodyguard. Its primary goal is to keep you safe and alive. And it does that by running automated programs based on everything you've ever learned and experienced. Its motto is, what is familiar is safe. Now, here's what happens when you use a traditional affirmation. Let's say you've had financial struggles your whole life. You grew up hearing things like, money doesn't grow on trees, or you watched your parents stress about bills. Your subconscious bodyguard creates that core belief that money is scarce and hard to come by. This belief feels safe because it's the reality you've known. It's your familiar. So you stand in the mirror and with your conscious mind, the part that wants to change, you say, I am abundantly wealthy. And immediately, your subconscious bodyguard steps in and says, oh, hold on a minute. It scans your internal reality, your bank account, your past experiences, your current feelings of stress, and it detects a massive conflict. It basically says, um, that's a lie. We are not wealthy. In fact, we have $500 in checking and rent is due. Believing this lie is dangerous because it might make us careless. This creates something called cognitive dissonance. It's the mental discomfort you feel when you hold two or more contradictory beliefs, and your brain hates this feeling. It will do anything to resolve the conflict. And since the subconscious belief is millions of times more powerful and deeply rooted than your new conscious thought, guess which one wins? Your bodyguard rejects the affirmation. But it gets worse. Not only does it reject it, but every time you repeat the affirmation, you are actively reminding your nervous system of the gap between where you are and where you want to be. You say, I am wealthy, and your body feels the lack. That feeling of lack is an emotion, and your subconscious speaks the language of emotion. So you are, in effect, reinforcing the program that says, we don't have enough money. You are practicing the feeling of being broke. This is why it feels so hard. This is why you feel resistance. You are literally fighting your own programming. If affirmations are the wrong tool, what's the right one? The goal isn't to shout a new belief over the old one. The goal is to update the old belief as its source. We don't want to fight that bodyguard. We want to give him or her new instructions. And the way that we do it is bypassing the analytical, critical conscious mind and speaking directly to the subconscious in a language that it understands. While the full identity shift process is the fastest way to do this, and I'll talk about that in a minute, there is a powerful technique you can start using today to stop fighting yourself. Instead of making a statement, I want you to start asking a question. The technique is sometimes called an afformation. So this technique was developed by a man named Noah St. John, and it's brilliant because it hacks your brain's natural tendencies. Your brain is a problem-solving machine. So if I ask you, what color is your front door? You can't help but immediately picture it. Your brain immediately goes to work to find the answer. It doesn't just judge the question, it just tries to solve it. So instead of saying, I am wealthy, which triggers your internal lie detector, you ask, why is it so easy for me to attract money? Do you see the difference? You're not stating a fact that can be argued with. You're posing a question that your brain is now compelled to answer. It bypasses the bodyguard and starts searching for evidence. Even if it doesn't find any at first, the question itself begins to prime our mind and it starts looking for those opportunities. It starts noticing those things it previously filtered out. So you're directing your focus towards solutions instead of reinforcing that problem. So let's try a few more. Instead of, I have more than enough money, ask, why do I always have more than enough money? Instead of, I am a money magnet, ask, why does money flow so easily and frequently? This simple shift from a statement to a question moves you out of resistance and into that state of curiosity and possibility. You're telling your bodyguard, let's just explore this. Let's just see what we can find. It's a much more collaborative and gentle approach. So, here is my challenge to you. For the next 7 days, I want you to completely stop using your traditional money affirmations. Instead, I want you to just pick one powerful question, just one. Maybe it's, why am I so good at creating wealth? Or why do amazing financial opportunities always find me? Write it down, put it on your mirror, on your phone's lock screen, and instead of just repeating it like a mantra, I want you to sit with it for a couple of minutes each morning. Like, ask the question and then just be quiet. Let your mind wander. Don't force for an answer. Just create the space for possibilities to emerge. Then go about your day and pay attention. Just notice what you notice. Notice any new ideas that pop into your head. Notice any choices that you make. Just observe without that judgment. This is not a magic pill to swallow, but it is a powerful first step in changing the conversation you're having with yourself. You're just starting to align with your goal instead of fighting for it. Asking a new question is a powerful way to begin your rewriting of your story. But for many of us, the original programming, that old belief from the bodyguard, it is so deeply embedded that it can take a long time to overwrite it this way. It's like trying to carve a new riverbed with a spoon. If you've been doing this work for years and you are tired of the slow, frustrating path, and you are ready to simply just sit down, have a direct conversation with your subconscious bodyguard, and give it a new, updated, and empowering instruction manual in a single session, then that is exactly what I specialize in. My work is for the woman who is done with the struggle, who is ready for a faster, more direct path to breaking through her money block for good. If that's you, I invite you to click the link in the description to learn more about my rewired sessions and book a complimentary discovery call. On that call, we can see if it's the right fit to help you finally create the financial reality that you deserve. If this video gave you that aha moment, please do me a favor and click the like button. It really helps my channel. And be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss future videos where we dive in even deeper into the art and science of manifestation. And finally, I would love to hear from you guys. Comment below with one question you're going to use for the next 7 days. And I cannot wait to read them and cheer for you on, cheer you on, cheer for you on. Woohoo! Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.